Welcome back to Talking Meditation Yoga. This series of Talking Meditation Yoga will help you to reconnect with each and every part of your authentic self. You will end up finding harmony and balance inside because you will learn how to navigate your darkness safely, privately, and without any judgment. But what we will do exactly? Each video will have two parts. The first part will be talking meditation. We will get in touch with specific parts of us and learn from them. And the last part is yoga poses. We will release our energy and help them to find balance. And today, we're focusing on the impatient and patient sides. Find yourself a comfy seat and follow along with me. I will guide you through each step. Sometimes I will pause so you can catch up and give you time to practice with me. Now we're going to reconnect with our impatient. I'm going to ask you some fill-in-the-blank question. You can close your eyes if you need to and try to picture your answer. Are you ready? The first question is, I often feel impatient when I feel impatient when I wake up late and rushing to do something. Maybe I'm gonna have a very impatient day or impatient morning just because I wake up a little bit late. The second question, the last time you feel impatient was? For me, the last time was this morning, just 4 hours ago, when I tried to complete an email and I was interrupted by another thing. Something inside of me, in my chest, I feel like there is a tension in my chest, and I feel like in the back of my head, the thought of trying to complete that email was always there. While I'm listening to people talking, I'm still thinking of that email and feel extremely impatient. How about your last time? When was it? The next question. When I'm impatient, my body feels like fast heartbeat or tense muscles right here? Ask yourself that question. When I'm impatient, my mind feels like there is a ticking clock running in the back of my mind that cannot stop. And the last question, when I'm impatient, there is a voice in my head that says, for me, that voice sounds like, oh my God, I'm constantly interrupted. I'm constantly distracted. When can I get it done? It takes too long. I'm just waiting and waiting. I cannot focus. Nothing is moving. Can I hurry up? When can this be over? How about you? Fighting the impatient side might be easy, but getting in touch with your patient can be a little bit tricky. To make it easier for us to connect with that part, I'm gonna read the description of the patient, and you can close your eyes if you need to reconnect with that part of you. Hi, I'm your patient part. I can adapt to setbacks with calm. I remain composed in challenging situations and avoid impulsive reactions. I understand that unexpected events occur and I am open to changes. I know life takes time and I have the ability to wait without frustration. I have learned that unexpected opportunities appear when I slow down. I have a strong sense of self-control, and I can manage my emotions and impulses effectively. I respect other people's perspectives, needs, opinions, and boundaries. I learn to appreciate the process as much as the destination. Now imagine this part is separate part of you. What does it look like? How does it dress? Is there anybody in your life that reminds you of this part of you? You can even name this part after that person. And for me, it's my grandmother. So I will name this part T. And I can imagine exactly how this part of me looks like. It looks like my grandma. Now name your part. Now I want you to remember the exact same situation that you just described earlier. The last time that you felt so impatient. Remember what happened and how you felt, and play that movie once again in your mind. When it comes back to you, I want you to shake it off, shake it out of your body, brush it off. You can even breathe, exhale really strongly to let it out of your body. And in that moment, I want you to imagine your patient part stepping in that situation. Imagine your T is here with you in that exact same situation and see what happens. What is T thinking in that situation? What is she doing? Can you listen to any new thoughts that you might have when your patient part is there with you in the same situation? Listen to it. Feel it. Feel how the patient part of you is reacting, is responding in the same situation in the past. I know this might feel awkward at the beginning, but you know what? Our brain cannot distinguish between reality and our imagination. And what you are doing right now is rewiring it, is experiencing a new scenario with the part that you love. You are creating a new pathway in your brain, and with time, you would change your automatic responses completely with this method. You can practice talking meditation by saying out loud what the patient part of you is feeling, how it makes you feel, or how it's feeling, or what it's thinking. For me, when my T is stepping into the same situation, It makes me feel so calm, relief, grounded. My tea is telling me that, hey, mind, calm down. Be here right now. I know that email is so important to you and it's running back and forth in your head. But you know what? Write it down on your notebook. Just leave it right there for this moment. Just focus on your conversation right now. Finish it with all of you, all of your presence, and come back to your email later. You'll be fine. Things will be done as usual. Calm down and be patient with yourself and the person sitting next to you. Can you hear something that your patient is trying to tell you in that situation? Say it out loud if you can. And even when you don't say anything out loud and you're just thinking or imagining, you are still making progress. You are still participating in the rewiring process of your brain. Take all the time you want to make it happen. Once you are done, you can say something to wrap this up. You can say something to the patient like, thank you for being here today. I'm so glad you are here. Thank you for always staying inside of me. Thank you, T. And look how your patient is responding to you. My T is very warm and she's telling me that, I know you always feel impatient. You always want to achieve a lot. But remember, every time you feel like you're so anxious, impatient, I am right here. Call my name. I'm right here with you. That is how you do target meditation with your dark and your light part. And now let's move to the second part, yoga poses.
Let's begin by getting in child pose. Kneel on the floor. Touch your big toes together and sit on your heels. Relax your shoulder and your neck. Open your chest and keep your spine straight. Breathe deeply. As you exhale, bend forward, extending your arms in front of you, and rest your forehead on the mat. This pose is deeply relaxing and helps calm the nervous system. It encourages patience by fostering a sense of surrender and letting go. Stay here for 3 more deep breaths. As you inhale, slowly walk your hands back to your feet and sit up. As you inhale again, stand up with your feet hip width apart. Roll your shoulder. Engage your thighs. And lift your chest. Distribute your weight evenly through your feet and breathe deeply. You are now in mountain pose. Feel how grounded you are as a mountain. This foundational pose enhances awareness and alignment, which supports a sense of stability and patience. Now you can choose to stay here or move to the next pose, which is tree pose. Tree pose is an advanced level of balancing. If you decide to move to tree pose, put your feet together. Lift both of your arms. Look up to the sky while inhaling. When you exhale, put your hands to prayer position. Shift your weight to one leg and use one hand to place the sole of the other foot on the inner thigh of the standing leg. Then bring your hands to prayer position again and hold here for several breaths. Switch sides when you feel like it. You can find your balance easier by just looking at one same point on the ground. Breathe deeply. In this pose, you will find focus and concentration, which can help develop patience. Stay in the pose until you feel like releasing. And I encourage you to do the sequence again of child pose, mountain pose, and tree pose. Do it again and feel how grounded you can be, how stable and relaxing you can be, and only stop when you feel like it.
Thank you so much for practicing with me today. If you enjoy the video, let me know which part of you that you want to practice next. I would be so happy to create a video for you. Namaste.